Aw, man.
Life in Normal is quiet, peaceful, predictable. Until it isn't.
Why are they shooting at you?
I'm at a loss.
Jesus.
That's not where I was aiming.
Bob Odenkirk has a seemingly simple, idyllic life until trouble comes to the town of Normal in the new action film, Normal. Bryan.
Yeah.
Directed by Ben Wheatley.
I know you're a big fan.
I'm a huge fan of Ben Wheatley. Yes, he made The Meg 2, which I think is the only other Ben Wheatley movie you have seen.
That and Free Fire.
Okay, Free Fire.
I've seen Free Fire.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are not my favorite Ben Wheatley movies.
Yeah.
You really need to watch Kill List. You
Okay.
really need to watch High Rise. And you really, really need to watch A Field in England.
I know you're big on that one.
I love that movie. It's not at all like Normal. Normal is the movie I thought Nobody 2 was going to be.
I agree. I was really looking forward to Nobody 2 because of the director, Timo Giganto. But this movie really kind of gave me everything that I really kind of wanted out of Nobody 2, going to your point. And I love like kind of the setup of this movie, because even with the trailer, it's like, okay, yeah, you go to kind of like this really kind of quaint, small, idyllic kind of town that just seems like they have a simple life.
Yeah.
You know, like very Midwestern type of towns that you see
But
all
Bryan,
throughout the country.
Bryan, before you go any further, don't spoil it. I think we got to treat this like the drama.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because yes, it's an action film. I think that's all you need to know about it.
Okay.
But I don't want people to know
Okay.
what is going on in the plot of Normal, because I didn't know, and the turn that this movie takes, I really enjoyed.
I did too.
And I think it created a very engaging action film.
It
Maybe
did.
the most engaging classic 90s, 80s action film we've had in the last decade.
Yeah, so I guess let's talk more about, I guess, structure and tone. Going to your point about 90s action movies, watching this movie, I really felt that you could see Ben Wheatley's inspirations and his influences on screen here. And this really kind of, watching this movie, it made me feel like I was watching some of those old kind of like low budget, mid-budget movies from the 90s.
Yeah.
Like I hate to throw out this reference, but like a Hard Rain.
Yeah, Hard Rain. I mean, I would even say like Cynthia Rothrock movies. You know, like Hard Target. Like there's a lot of John Woo in this film too.
Yeah.
And why I really love Normal is that when things do pop off, and it's action movie time, and the movie takes quite a bit of its screenplay to build all the characters of Normal. You know, the little old lady at the needle and thread shop. You know, there's the ice cream man, the mailman, the hardware store, the barkeep, the mayor, the deputies, the kid of the deceased sheriff. Like it's establishing not only character, but geography.
Going to your point, the fact that this movie is really just 90 minutes, with the economy of time, it's like for a 90-minute movie, to use basically the first act of your movie to establish the other locals in the town, to establish the geography. Like it doesn't try to rush to get to, the big action
because
sequences.
it knows that those quiet moments, those character moments are going to pay off super strong when shotguns are involved.
Yes, exactly. So I love the structure of that.
And Bob Odenkirk is so good in this type of character. I mean, it's a similar character to what he's playing in Nobody and Nobody 2.
Yeah.
But like the plot is Bob Odenkirk is an interim sheriff.
Yeah.
He goes to towns that need him. Like when a sheriff goes on maternity leave or if a sheriff passes away, he comes in until the next election can happen. So he's just filling shoes for a small moment in time.
Yeah.
And he comes to this town and something's off about it.
Which is a great setup because, that puts him in that position where he's just like, yo, like WTF, like what am I getting myself into?
Yeah. And then, like, who he then has to rely on throughout the rest of the movie, really surprising.
Yeah.
Now, I think there are some budgetary constraints to Normal.
Yeah.
It's a little shaggy.
Yeah.
There are bits that don't ultimately work, but the whole is so enjoyable
Oh, yeah.
that I didn't mind that shagginess.
No, not at all. Not at all. Especially like the third act is kind of, kind of misses the mark a little bit. But again, looking at the overall experience of it, I mean, I just highly enjoyed it.
Which is not unlike an 80s or 90s action
Very
film.
true. What's your rating for this one?
Big B+.
Yeah, this is a B+ for me. This is out, I think, now.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely go check it out. If you're a fan of old school action movies, like this will be right up your alley. It's
See it with a crowd.
Oh god, yeah, this would be a lot of fun. So, all right, so those are our thoughts on Normal.
Bad title.
Yeah, the title is
Bad
not.
title.
The title is not great. The B+ for both of us. So let's.
If you liked what you just saw,
Then check us out on YouTube at PGC TV Online. We'll see you at the movies.